Man, fans of the dead, am I right? Are you talking about like some kind of cooling device for the recently deceased? No, fans of the dead. Are you talking about a fancy custard dessert also for the deceased? Fans of the dead. Are you talking about the psychedelic band with the improvisational jams, the Grateful Dead? No, man, fans of the dead. Are you talking about that podcast hosted by Mike and Jeremy with every few new horror movies? Man, I love that podcast. Thank God, I thought you'd never get it. I love that podcast as well. Well, shit, we should sit down and listen together. Thank you for listening, everyone. Fans of the Dead podcast right here on You Run Podcast Network.
Welcome to the podcast.
Super Extreme DUI!
I want you to remember to smile every day because life is beautiful, especially with your T-Mobile family. I said, what up, everybody? Welcome to the You Gonna Eat That Crust podcast. I'm your host with the most on the ones and twos. You know they call me Schwagback Supreme. You know they call me Bilbo Schwaggins. You know they call me the Chicken Messiah. It's me, Ryan Wilson. And with me tonight, my esteemed friend, King of Connecticut himself, the razor blade. I'm talking the mustard smuggling, tree hugging, midnight club loving, Sheamus Rogers. Sheamus, what's good?
What up? Don't forget the voice of an angel.
Oh my God.
How can we forget that?
Fucking Sir Gush-a-Lot. Also with me tonight, the sweatpants overlord, follically challenged himself. He's a whore for every podcast he can get on. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Hoey. Greg, what's up, baby?
I can't concentrate after hearing Sheamus's voice. Sorry about that. Wait,
Don't
what?
misdirect things, you whore.
What are we doing?
All right, look, I got a couple quips, all right? It's been a while since we've all sat down and conversated, okay? It's usually just business all the time. We're going to be here this day. We're going to be there that day. But outside of this podcast, I have a real life. And I'd like to tell you a couple quick things that happened. Worst mistake of my life, buying a phone from T-Mobile. All right, so I lost my iTelephone, all right, guys? And, I panicked. I didn't have enough cash to buy a new phone that day. Went to T-Mobile. I should have known it was a mistake when the way the guy unveiled the phone was to slowly lift the case off of the cardboard box and wave his hands over like it was a magic wand. Red flag number one.
You fell for his magic tricks.
I did. He's like, your phone's bill is going to be $60 a month. Nope, it was $140. I'm like, whoa, this isn't what we talked about at all. Well, yeah, so my bill was like $140 a month anyway. And then my wife, needed a phone. So I was like, baby, they said it would be extra cheap if you come on my plan. So I brought her down. She picked out a phone. The guy's like, yeah, if you just pay the taxes, you don't have to buy the phone. All right. And the phone kept showing up on my fucking bill anyway. So then my fucking iTelephone bill was $240 a month. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. This is almost a car payment.
Should have got it in writing.
So I called T-Mobile.
Uh-oh.
And I got a hold of this lady named Amy. And Amy said that she was going to take care of it. She said, Ryan, we're going to get this phone taken off your bill. And I said, all right. She's like, wouldn't it be amazing, Ryan, if you referred 5 friends for a chance to win $5,000? And I said, golly, of course that would be amazing. And she said, Ryan, do you have 5 friends you could recommend to T-Mobile? I was like, well, I never would because my phone bill's astronomically expensive right now, Amy. So, no, at this moment, I can't offer that. And then she says, Ryan, I want you to do me a favor. And I said, what's that, Amy? I want you to remember to smile every day because life is beautiful, especially with your T-Mobile family.
Did this really happen? Or are you making this up? Because she sounds really cool.
That's how it happened.
It sounds like she's that negotiator that comes on the scene and talks someone down.
Yeah.
You got talked down from your rage.
I was in the middle of prepping for like a full day of work on the food truck the next day. So I'm like, dripping sweat, and I'm like so pissed off that I'm taking this call right now. But she kept making me laugh so hard every time she ended a sentence. I couldn't stay mad at Amy.
So they got away with it.
She got the phone taken off my bill. My phone bill's still way higher than it was before, but that's okay because I have my T-Mobile family.
Yeah. And you got a couple laughs out of it.
I did, yeah.
And that's just priceless.
I also was privy to this wedding event, okay? Me and the kid Adrian I work with, we're making all the food for this. Now, there's over 100 people there. As you're looking out into the crowd, you're realizing how Donald Trump got elected president. I'm talking guys in their 20s, pleated khaki shorts well above the knees, tucked in polo shirts, just a real who's who of mostly Caucasian people. And I go to Adrian, who's mixed race. I said, Adrian, quite the diverse crowd we have tonight, isn't it? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, it is. Then he's like, holy shit, what's that? And we both see one Mexican guy going across the floor. I'm like, oh shit, finally, like some diversity.
Was he waving a Mexican flag? How do you know he was Mexican?
Sheamus, it's Spanish. He was very, God damn it, you live in Connecticut. You understand. The only Spanish guy in the room. Some diversity finally, besides Adrian, our pizza cook. 20 minutes go by. We're finished getting the food out and we're cleaning up and shit. And all of a sudden we see this giant baseball mascot come running into the room. Giant gloves, giant baseball head, sweatpants, comes over and hugs the groom and starts high-fiving everybody in the crowd. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? This is fucked up. This is the kind of family that was on the movie Get Out. So I go out back with some dishes, and all of a sudden the mascot comes to the back room. And I'm sad to say that the only Spanish Mexican gentleman in the room was the mascot that paraded around for the white people.
No.
Thank you.
Was he wearing khaki shorts?
Yeah.
He couldn't be seen. You never saw them together.
It was, I was like, as this was happening, I'm like, you can't fucking write this shit. What the fuck is happening? It was quite the sight to behold anyway.
In all fairness, all these young kids nowadays, or young adults, they wear their shorts very high.
It's coming back.
Very tight. High and tight. And we're not talking about the haircuts.
Yeah.
Because those are definitely not.
When I see my guitar player Dre wear his shorts, it's like he's wearing what are those, like pants shorts that are like basically pants, but they're shorts.
Jorts?
No, those are jeans.
Or not jorts. I mean, jams.
Capris. Are they? Is that a capri? Yeah.
Oh, manprees.
Yeah, Dre's shorts are so long and baggy. It's like he's wearing capris, but they're not capris. They're just regular shorts. I look at Dre and be like, wow, I got to pull my pants up a little bit.
That's because they're not capris. They're manprees.
Yes. Okay. It's a very captivating story, Ryan. Can I tell you about a story I had?
Well, I just thought we should focus on me this time, Greg.
Well, this is focused on you. I was driving down 236 in Maine, and what do I see? I see a Wander with Me lunch truck. And did I stop? No, I drove right by because I was in a rush to get back and get the fuck out of work. But I did text and I said, hey, I saw your truck. Did you hear me beep? And you said, yeah. You gonna stop by? And I was like, no. You gonna be around there tomorrow or the next day? He's like, yeah, I'll be there all day. So what I did the very next day, I got hustled by his daughter to buy s'mores. I was clearly a s'mores target.
You are the s'mores target appeal. Like,
now, let me say, I had a chicken sandwich, I had fries, and I had 3 s'mores. One in which I gave to my mechanic, or not my mechanic, one of the mechanics who worked at the shop. And he said, I quote, "This is the best s'mores I've ever had." Now, did I say that? I didn't say that. I said my mechanic said that. Now, the chicken sandwich was pretty damn good, I gotta say. I would come back. If I saw the Wander Me truck parked outside at the same spot, I would stop by and get a chicken sandwich and fries and leave another $5 tip.
All right, sick. Thank you. I love stories about me.
So 1 out of 4 would not go back.
You slut.
No, it's a good chicken sandwich. I was impressed with your chicken sandwich. There was a lot of s'mores. The s'mores were very good. I just was like, oh my God. But I gotta say, I ate one of the s'mores hot. It was really good.
Good.
And then the other s'mores, I waited till later and I ate it cooled down and it was also fire.
All right. It all stemmed from having this cheese melter. I'm like, what the fuck else can I do with a cheese melter? And I was like, I bet I could toast a marshmallow in this bitch. So now I sold out and I'm selling s'mores, Sheamus.
Sounds like you sold out.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Greg bought them all.
I'm not a s'mores enthusiast, okay? I don't like s'mores. I don't eat s'mores, but I'll sell them to whoever wants to buy
I'm
them.
not big on them either, but I've had fucking generic campfire s'mores. I never had any gourmet s'mores.
Yeah, they were good. I want some more.
I had the ones that make an 8-year-old happy, not an adult.
It's a standard formula, Sheamus. It hasn't deviated at all.
There's people that make it better, I'm sure.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm sure there's people that have, like, the powdered gold shit on top of it. And
Yeah, have you seen the menu?
A restaurant where you get, like, a $40 s'mores, that's got to be better than the Stop Shop graham crackers and, Hershey's chocolate bar.
Yeah, I saw some, like, gourmet s'more that you eat with, like, a spoon, and, like, the marshmallow was, like, super expensive. It looked really fucking good. I think it was, like, $40 to, like, $60 for a s'more. Just insane.
that's more than I'm going to pay.
Oof.
Any s'more stories or
No.
the news?
No, yeah. I mean, I know we got a lot of news to cover here, so...
What's in the news?
Here's the report on a deeply unsettling story out of Surprise, Arizona, involving a plot that thankfully was thwarted before tragedy could strike. Police in Surprise have revealed details of a disturbing plan hatched by 4 fifth-grade girls aged 10 to 11, attending Legacy Traditional School West Surprise. These young students allegedly conspired to commit an unthinkable act: murder a male classmate.
What? It's not
According
funny.
to the reports, the girls' horrifying scheme involved luring their male classmate into an outside bathroom. Once there, the plan was to stab him in the stomach and then meticulously stage the scene to appear as a suicide, complete with a forged suicide note.
Jesus.
The alleged motive behind this shocking plot? It reportedly stemmed from the boy supposedly cheating on one of the girls.
Ooh.
Each girl had a specific role in the disturbing scenario. One was tasked with bringing the knife. Another was to perform the stabbing. A third would act as a lookout. And the fourth was assigned to write the suicide note. They even planned to wear gloves to avoid leaving any fingerprints. Sounds like they were basically all assigned tasks suited to their skill set. They're like, why do I have to do the stabbing?
Yeah, I was saying, I wonder which one would get more time, but I'm sure they would get close to the same because
you're crazy, Becky, and you tried to light my cat on fire. Thankfully, the dire plot never came to fruition. The plan was foiled when other students overheard the girls discussing their intentions, and commendably, they immediately reported it to school administrators and the school resource officer. Following the discovery, the girls were arrested on charges of threatening and misdemeanor or disorderly conduct. Police reports indicate a mixed reaction from among the young suspects. 3 of the girls reportedly showed remorse, while one was said to have smiled and even laughed while attempting to make excuses for her actions.
Yeah.
She's the leader.
That would be Becky, the stabber.
Oh.
Well, that's a fun story. I'm glad kids are,
Body murder at 10 years old.
well, I'm just glad they're not they could just be behind their screens, They're being active. They're doing something.
I mean, let's hope their next plan is more thought out.
Yeah. All right, Greg, what do you got?
All right. UK woman dies after dog licked her.
Yikes. Bacteria?
Yeah, so if anyone has an immune system weakened by age or other infection, they need to be wary of letting a dog slobber all over them.
Dog breath.
So, a retired woman in the UK died of septic shock after her leg injury was licked by a dog, leading to infection. So, apparently this dog, licked her wound. Ugh. Come over here and lick my wound.
Walking around in public with open wounds.
Yeah.
Cover that.
Exactly. The victim, identified as June Baxter, 83, and out from Altaborough in Norfolk, had cut her leg while using a commode at her home on June 29th. She was
That
alone.
means a potty.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck is a commode?
What was she climbing into it?
I mean, she is 83. She might have to go to the bathroom that way now.
Drop the hits like De La Moore, get the fuck off the commode.
It's one of those old ones.
You never wondered what that was?
I thought it meant butt. Get the fuck off your butt.
All right, sorry about that, Greg. Go ahead.
It's all good. She was alone by herself at the time of the injury, but after her granddaughter Caitlin arrived, her dog licked the wound. So her like daughter showed up with the dog, and the dog licked her leg. So tests from the wound found Pasteurella multicida, a bacterium present in about 50% of dogs' mouths, which typically does a dog no harm, but can lead to infection or septic shock, which she died of. So she got licked on June 30th. She died on July 7th.
Oh, she was like sick for probably days.
Yeah. And she probably had no clue of what the fuck was going on. Like, why am I sick? So if you have any open wounds, don't break out the peanut butter.
Probably didn't. They can lick their balls, but they're not supposed to lick yours.
It probably licked his balls, and then actually I don't want to gender the dog. I don't know what kind of dog it was. It could have been a Casey, my old dog, the hermaphrodite.
I remember them.
All right, guys. I have a little list for you, okay? And this is things that were found inside of people this year.
Oh, nice.
It's a long one.
I bet some of these items aren't so small.
So inserted into the penis.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
AirPod. Pen cap. Pen.
Version 1 or 2 or 3?
Yeah, the old versions are longer. Ouch.
Yeah.
Coffee stirrer. Screw. Paperclip.
Ooh, did they have to put the drill on reverse and get that screw out?
I'm trying to widen my hole.
Wax straw. 4-inch metal tube.
Hey, it looks like our boy Bob Berdella.
Handle of a plastic spoon. Plastic fork. Glue. Rolled up magazine. Holy fuck.
God, they glued their dick hole shut.
Yes, Greg. Rings from a Powerade bottle. Domino. Food charging cable. And a thermometer.
Food or phone charging?
Phone charging cable.
I'll say, yeah, what's a food charger? That's like a refrigerator.
So shut up. All right, now in the V-hole. Plastic cube. Plastic triceratops. Bobby pin.
Like it ribbed.
Shot glass. Statue. Toy fire truck.
Hey, how'd that get up there?
Enhancement apparatus. Spork. Bar of soap. Deodorant. A perfume bottle. Pencil. 2 pencils. Pencil sideways.
Oh, God.
Ew.
So, or is most of these like arrested for stealing?
No, these
You got the big vagina.
but wait, there's more. Curling iron, dry erase marker, spoon, knife, bag of soil.
What?
How many pounds?
Yeah, how many pounds of soil?
Doesn't say.
It's just a little sandwich baggie, Greg.
This was roughhousing with her husband, who lifted her up and accidentally dropped her onto a hot dog cooker.
I heard the CEO of that company, the guy at the coal place, that used that excuse.
All right, we got keys, candle, climbing peg, finger puppet, and a microchip.
Ooh, that finger puppet. That's a funny one.
And obviously, we're not going to leave off the rectum. Patient says that him and his wife got carried away and a portion of plastic screwdriver handle is in his rectum.
Hey.
We got a xylophone mallet, foam ball, 12-inch ratchet extender, cylindrical wooden block, cooking spray, shampoo bottle, lotion bottle, can of deodorant, plastic bottle with the bottom cut off, broomstick, 18-inch dildo from 4 days ago, shoved a bag of 20 hydroxyzidine pills for street cred.
Wait, what does dildo 4 days ago mean?
From 4 days ago.
They hopefully probably didn't leave their house for 4 days.
Okay.
Maybe it'll work itself out.
Oh, they're still getting some pleasure from this.
Just give me one more day.
Yeah. One more day and I swear I'll never dildo my ass again.
All right, speaking of, 3 AAA batteries, 2 AA batteries, 1 D battery. Tried to remove poop with a pen a few days ago. Lost pen. 50-cent piece. Scrub brush. Plastic baby bottle. Wire hanger. Enema bottle. 2 plastic bottles and a shot glass. Tail of a dinosaur. Shark toy. Baby shark toy. Cigarette lighter. Toothbrush holder. Light bulb. Light bulb broken.
Ooh.
Bottle of GHB. Board game piece. Metal toilet paper holder. Motorized tire pump.
That guy was really wiping his ass really hard with a metal toilet paper wiper in there. With a tail, I wonder if they were just trying to cosplay and be like a dinosaur. Like, I just want it sticking out so it looks like I
Get a photo.
And then they like sucked it up like they were taking a suppository. You guys ever take a suppository and just suck it up your butt? So
Can you describe it to me?
yeah, it's like you stick it up your butt and then you're gonna go. That's in it.
To inhale with your butt.
And it works every time. Yeah, you have to inhale with your butt. You have to suck up with your butt.
So you take it with a glass of water?
I like to put it in there and then splash some water on my butt and then go. Ugh.
I like vodka.
Yeah, oof, that would burn the butthole probably.
Yeah, it just goes to show you. I mean, people will use anything.
Yeah, you should have read the list of what wasn't in someone's body this year.
We've been over a lot quicker.
Bus, paddleboard, Bluetooth speaker.
All right. Well, Sheamus, why don't you go, big guy?
A truly bizarre story out of Pittsburgh. A tale that sounds like it was ripped from the pages of a cartoon, but it's very real. It involves 2 bank robberies, an accomplice, and a man who believed lemon juice could make him invisible. Our story begins on January 6, 1995, when MacArthur Wheeler and his accomplice, Clifton Earl Johnson, robbed 2 Pittsburgh banks. What makes this case so astonishing isn't just the crime itself, but Wheeler's utterly misguided attempt at a disguise. According to authorities, Wheeler was convinced that by smearing his face with lemon juice, he would become completely invisible to the bank's security cameras. His logic? Lemon juice is used for invisible ink, so why not invisible faces? In a pre-heist test, Wheeler reportedly applied lemon juice to his face and attempted to take a Polaroid photo. For reasons still unclear, perhaps a faulty camera or a bad film, picture came out blank. Seemingly confirming his bizarre theory, armed with this delusional confidence, Wheeler proceeded to rob banks without any other disguise. I just want to know, did the Polaroid come out like white blank, or he just wasn't in it like a vampire?
Yeah, right. It worked. It really worked.
As you could imagine, I'm just picturing just a blank white thing, and he's like, it worked.
Yeah.
As you can imagine, the security footage clearly captured Wheeler's face. When police arrested him, he was reportedly stunned, exclaiming, "But I wore the juice! I wore the lemon juice!" His genuine surprise at being caught, despite being clearly visible, made this case a head-scratcher for investigators and psychologists alike. This peculiar incident quickly became a prime example of a psychological phenomenon now known as the Dunning-Kruger effect. This cognitive bias describes how people with low ability in a particular area often greatly overestimate their own competence. MacArthur Wheeler, with his unwavering belief in the power of lemon juice and visibility, became the poster child for this effect. Ultimately, justice was served.
Oh.
MacArthur Wheeler was sentenced to 24 and a half years in prison, while Clifton Earl Johnson, who cooperated with authorities, received a 5-year sentence. A truly unbelievable story proving that sometimes reality is stranger than fiction.
This dude's like saving up all his money in prison to get more lemon juice. He's like, yeah, one of these times I'm going to come to my cell. I won't even be there.
He's Googling, what could make me pass through bars?
There, blueberries.
Oh, dude, we were driving to the White Mountains yesterday, and I saw like this huge hand-painted billboard sign, and I thought, that is not going to sell any. It was called Orgasmic Organic Blueberries. Huge billboard. I'm like, ain't no one with kids buying that shit.
Well, I mean, MacArthur Wheeler probably couldn't even read that, so he wouldn't know what it was.
Yeah. It's a great name, though.
Orgasmic Organic Blueberries.
Great marketing team.
Sign me up.
That's all I can think about now.
And I've been told you can eat as many as you want without any weight gain.
You know what? The weird thing is I drove around looking for it, couldn't find it.
Because they sold. Oh,
Find
hey, I gotcha.
Yeah.
They used lemon juice on the billboard.
Yeah.
Yes. I was making a clip joke.
Yes. Couldn't find
it.
Yes.
Greg, go ahead.
Okay. So chaos unfolded at a Walmart in Michigan after a man burst into the store during a calm shopping afternoon and randomly stabbed 11 people.
Thanks.
Yeah, the 42-year-old suspect, who was a Michigan resident but not known to law enforcement, entered the store shortly before 5 p.m. and used a folding knife to stab the victims. A gentleman said he was outside loading his truck when he noticed a man cut a woman's throat with a knife. After 5 minutes later, the man was surrounded by shoppers in the parking lot, including one who was holding a gun. And a group of 5 or 6 people just kept yelling at him, "Drop the knife, drop the knife!" And he just said, "I don't care, I don't care."
They shouldn't have asked to see my receipt.
Yeah. So he kept backing away from the crowd before someone actually tackled him and subdued him. At first, the officer who showed up said he was in disbelief. People were bloody everywhere. It was a fucking complete chaos. Sheriff Michael Shea told reporters that bystanders at Walmart were involved in detaining the man, and he wanted to acknowledge that the citizens' involvement assisting the takedown was much needed because they fucking blew it. The cops blew it. They couldn't get there in time, even though they showed up within the first 5 minutes. So it's pretty impressive. It's impressive time.
Well, this guy was wasting no time.
Yeah. He's going there and just start stabbing people.
Scary.
So 11 people were treated at the region's hospital. Nobody died, but all the victims were in serious condition. Or I'm sorry, 4 victims were in serious condition.
That's not cool.
You said nobody died?
Nobody died. Nope.
Even the one that got their throat slit. Damn. So it sounds like the responders were on time.
Yeah, she did like that thing that Tom Hardy did on Lawless, where he just grabbed his throat and he put it back together. You're like, wow. Remember that? When that happened in Lawless?
No, that movie's terrible.
That movie's fucking awesome. What are you?
That movie.
That movie's great. Fucking Guy Pearce with no eyebrows. It was amazing.
Okay.
What?
It was fine, I guess.
It was a good movie. That throat slicing scene alone there when he fucking holds his throat together after he gets his throat
I could do that.
Yeah, maybe if you were eating organic blueberries.
Orgasmic.
What was that movie?
Organic.
With Viggo Mortensen with that
blueberries.
There was many throat slicing scenes in that movie. That was Eastern Promises.
Yeah.
Good movie. Finally a good movie. All right, I got a little spooky one, boys. Sheamus, it's happened in your neck of the woods. The real-life Annabelle dolls handler, Dan Riviera, has died at the age of 54 while on tour with the doll.
I saw that.
The Connecticut native and paranormal investigator had been the primary caretaker for the Raggedy Ann doll, which is a classic fixture in the horror genre, specifically in The Conjuring, starring Ed Wilson.
Patrick Wilson.
I was going to say it didn't sound right.
Didn't feel right. I was waiting for Greg to correct me.
Well, that's his real name. That's Ed Warren. Ed and Lorraine Lauren.
See, we're getting there. See? Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're dropping.
According to Facebook posts from the New England Society for Psychic Research, or NESPR, which is hosting Annabelle's tour, Riviera suddenly died while on the event with the doll this past weekend. The cause of death has not been released. Then there was all kinds of hubbub saying that after he passed away, the doll had suddenly gone missing, but that turned out to be not true.
It turned out the doll had an alibi.
I was with Raggedy Ann D the whole time.
I mean, that is very Raggedy Ann looking.
I was with Jared, and he was face fucking my mouth.
Fogel?
He does like them small.
Yeah. Is it Raggedy Andy or Raggedy Ann?
Raggedy Ann.
Oh.
Raggedy Andy's the dude.
Okay.
Raggedy Andy is that Raggedy Andy or Raggedy Andy came after. He was just a byproduct. He was a
I'm just saying he's more of Jared Fogel's speed. Jared Fogel could be like, ugh, Raggedy Ann. Oh, Raggedy Andy?
I guess I didn't know his preferences as well as
Actually, I guess I don't know either. I'm assuming he likes dudes, but that was horrible of me. Like, I like turkey sandwiches, and I don't want you to assume that I'm not Black Forest ham.
I like turkey as well. I'm not going to think you're weird for eating deli chicken.
Okay. Now that we got that cleared up.
That's a big jump, guys, I feel like. All right, Sheamus, you're on deck.
This story is from Freeland, Pennsylvania, and it proves sometimes the biggest obstacle to a fugitive's freedom is himself. I'm bringing you the incredible tale of Anthony J. Jimmy Leskowitz Jr., a man who, shall we say, significantly underestimated the reach of social media and the ingenuity of law enforcement. Leskowitz had been wanted since July 2013 on assault charges, accused of attacking a man and stealing his ATM card. For months, he managed to evade authorities. But his luck and his freedom ran out in January 2014 thanks to a simple Facebook post. The Freeland Police Department decided to use social media to their advantage, posting Leskowitz's mugshot on their official page, asking the public for any information on his whereabouts. Leskowitz saw the post, and an astounding display of overconfidence. He not only shared it on his own Facebook wall, but also added an expletive-laden, defiant comment, essentially daring the police to catch him. The Freeland police, led by Officer T.J. Rentschler, quickly seized on this golden opportunity. They wasted no time in creating a fake Facebook profile, complete with an attractive woman as the persona. This profile then messaged Leskowitz, initiating a conversation. Leskowitz, seemingly oblivious to the trap, fell for it hook, line, and sinker. After some back and forth, he agreed to meet this lady for a cigarette. When Leskowitz arrived at the...
Classic.
He's straight edge.
Want to get coffee or something?
I don't drink coffee, and I don't drink, so...
Yeah, it's just me for a cigarette.
Let's have a butt. When Leskowitz arrived at the agreed-upon location, he wasn't met by a new romantic interest, but by police patrol cars. He was promptly arrested. The most incredible part, all of this unfolded within 45 minutes of Leskowitz sharing his own wanted poster. The Freeland Police Department then updated. Yeah, he got to know this girl real in 45 minutes and agreed to meet up in person.
Right.
The Freeland Police Department then updated their Facebook status, triumphantly declaring, "Captured. Shares our status on Facebook about himself. Captured 45 minutes later."
That's good on them.
Yeah.
Damn, son. Well, thank God for dumbasses. This was not in Florida. This had to be Florida.
No, it was Pennsylvania. Yeah, Freeland, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's where Justin's from.
It's up Justin's alley.
Yeah, big ups to Pennsylvania.
Hershey.
Brown shit. Greggy Pooh Bear.
I almost was in the Hershey track and field. Oh, no, for sure. I had a Snickers bar up my ass. It was great. Suppositories. I was on the track team, and we almost made the Hershey qualifiers, and it was my fault that we didn't. I was the slowest one on the team.
Why were you on a track team if you were slow?
Oh,
He had powerful calves.
I did have those powerful calves. Some guy at my work today is like, "Jesus, dude." He's like, "Your varicose veins are really poking out." I was like, "Thanks, Mom."
She's like, "Can I get a photo for later?"
Yeah. I can't. That's why I wear shorts or knee braces, because I don't want anybody commenting on my varicose veins. They're mine.
Greg, I think you can ask your guitar player, Dre, where he gets his shorts.
Good call. Why do you wear your shorts like capris? Well... So I have these hideous varicose veins on my leg. These people who listen to the podcast probably think I'm like some hideous freak.
Well, you don't have the lush, silky voice like Sheamus.
I
think they picture that for all of us.
Yeah, well, Sheamus has got the voice and the look.
Oh my God.
I just got the veins. Unfortunately. Okay, I got a couple quick ones. So the Philippines arcade installs world's largest claw machine. An arcade in the Philippines earned a Guinness World Record by installing the world's largest claw machine, which encompasses an area of 1,761 cubic feet.
Did they fill it with all the things they pulled out of urethras, vaginas, and assholes?
Yes. And you get a lot of stuff in one pull,
Yeah, I do.
And there's also a bottle of suppositories in there. Take two. Call me in the morning. Also, a quick one. Thai Zoo uses Mudang mascot costume for hippo escape drill. So this is giant, like, furry Mudang who just runs around, and the guards will use it to, like, it's like their drill. They're running their drills. It's a big furry. They're chasing this big furry Mudang. So I just had to add that because I am a lover of Mudang. He's so cute.
It sounds like a critter.
He's pretty cute looking.
From the 80s movies.
Yeah. He looks like he was in that movie with Nicolas Cage, with a Wally's World there, whatever, when the animatronics come to life.
Oh, yeah.
Willy's Wonderland. I saw an axolotl yesterday, which I thought was a Pokemon up until a couple weeks ago.
Oh, those things are awesome, dude. Those things are very fucking cool.
Yeah.
I want one.
I don't even know what that is.
They're critically endangered. They're only found in one part of the United States.
So if you're going to capture them all, it's going to be now or never.
It's like this fluorescent white lizard with like...
Yeah, it's like a fish frog type of
Yeah,
deal.
he's got like these cool pink gills. He looks pretty dope.
Yeah,
I'll send you a picture later.
They are very fucking cool looking. I've seen them in like saltwater tanks and shit. Like you can get them as pets.
Can they
They're
come
critically
up on the
endangered.
show?
I don't know. My kids know, but they laughed at me when I said I thought it was a Pokemon.
I think they're strictly water. But they can live in your ass or your vagina. I don't think they can fit in your dick hole though.
Right.
Hold my beer.
Let's try to class this up a little, please, Greg.
Sorry.
All right. Crazy stalker toasts bride and groom with unhinged wedding speech confession. So, there's nothing sweeter than a bride and groom getting married and their close friends, sharing some words of kindness, making their speeches. And this one woman that ended up at the wedding made a pretty fucking shocking speech when it was her turn. And her speech started, "You're the luckiest woman in the whole world," began the blonde in her speech. "Dan is such a great guy. He's got everything a woman could ever want. He's kind, generous, successful, gorgeous. He's got an incredible body," she continued to the laughing crowd, before ripping the microphone off its stand and announcing, "I'm just going to speak from the heart." Then the vibe switched from cutesy to kooky. "I'd do anything to be you, Carolyn," the showstopper said to the bride, as the onlookers nervously chuckled. "No, really, I would," she asserted angrily, "because Dan, you never even gave us a chance. You never even gave us a chance. I'm the one who taught you how to make crab cakes," ranted the distressed Dan.
Awkward laughs everywhere.
Free jumped out of the seat and wrestled the mic out of the woman's hand. "What does she have that I don't?" she screamed. "I'm Asian too. I can dye my hair black."
Wow. Ruining a marriage and your career before it even happened. Your personal life, whatever.
Yeah, so social media can't decide if this was like, just to drum it up to make it seem like if it was a more interesting wedding than it actually was, but funny nonetheless. Crab cakes.
Fake.
I feel like crab cakes is too personal of a detail to like be,
That was the funniest part of the story.
Yeah.
If a woman teaches you to make crab cakes, you marry that woman.
It's forever. Although neither one of you would probably ever eat a crab cake.
I fucking hate crab cakes.
I would be a little worried if the girl shares her crab cake recipe with me on the first day.
Date one? Really?
Red flag.
The cake part sounds good, but not so much the crab part.
Sheamus, you got any more?
Yeah, I got one more.
Sick.
I got another story from Arizona. This is Yavapai County that serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of impaired driving and the often unbelievable moments in law enforcement. It was late last year, specifically on Saturday, November 23rd, 2024, when a Yavapai County Sheriff's deputy was on patrol in the Skull Valley area. Our deputy witnessed a vehicle suddenly swerve off the road and smash directly into a guardrail. A serious accident causing significant damage and blocking the roadway. But what unfolded next has made this incident go viral. When the deputy approached the crashed vehicle, they found the driver in a rather perplexing predicament. He was attempting quite unsuccessfully to remove his finger from a White Claw hard seltzer can. Now imagine the scene. A car has just crashed into a guardrail. The driver has his finger wedged in an empty seltzer can. The deputy with body camera rolling asks, "What you got on your finger there?" and then, "White Claw. So what's going on? You okay?" The driver's response, despite the obvious evidence of both a crash and a struggle with a beverage can, He reportedly looked at the officer and declared with apparent conviction, "Oh, totally perfect." Totally perfect he was not, as you can imagine. The individual was promptly arrested and is now facing a litany of charges. These include DUI slightest, regular DUI, extreme DUI, and even super extreme DUI. Super extreme DUI. Indicating a very high blood alcohol content. He was also charged with endangerment and criminal damage against Yavapai County Public Works for the guardrail he destroyed. The Yavapai County Sheriff's Office later released the body camera footage, which quickly circulated online, providing a stark, albeit bizarre, look at the consequences of impaired driving. So I looked up some of Arizona, I guess, has some of the strictest, driving impairment laws. And so I was like, what is DUI of the slightest? How do you get charged with all of these? And so DUI to the slightest degree, this is unique to Arizona in this very broad category. It makes it illegal to drive or be in an actual physical control of a vehicle if you are under the influence of intoxicating liquor, any drug, a vapor releasing substance containing a toxic substance, or any combination. So basically, if you're impaired to the slightest degree, they can arrest you.
It means wearing beer cans on your fingers. Like, you can't wear beer cans on your fingers. If you pull over like that.
A cooler story if the crash severed his finger. And
I was going to say.
Get the finger reattached to the hospital with cuffs.
That probably fucking hurt if his finger was stuck in there. Like, that's sharp as fuck.
At least it wasn't his.
Oh, that would have been funnier, though.
So what does standard DUI? And this is basically the normal one where it's your BAC is 0.08 or higher within 2 hours of driving. Extreme DUI, when your blood alcohol content is 0.15 or higher, but less than 0.2 within 2 hours of driving. And super extreme DUI. So this is the most serious misdemeanor DUI category in Arizona, carrying the harshest misdemeanor penalties. You can be charged with this if your blood alcohol content is 0.20% or higher within 2 hours of driving. So this guy clearly must have had a few White Claws. Or if he was driving with 8-10 of them on his fingers. This is how I keep count. I'm trying to cut down.
The literal claws at that point, too.
Continuing on, the general penalties in Arizona is mandatory jail time. Arizona is known for its mandatory minimum jail sentence for all DUI convictions, even first offenses. And remember, they charge them for like 3 or 4 of them, which is bullshit. But anyways, fines and fees, substantial fines, surcharges, and assessments are imposed. Ignition interlock device in your vehicle, the one we have to breathe in before you can start it. Driver license will be suspended or revoked, and mandatory counseling or drug screening.
It wouldn't be so bad if it didn't sound like a mid-90s DVD collection. Do you like drinking?
Right.
Do you like people who drink and drive? Order now and get extreme DUIs. Follow up with you act now in the next 10 minutes and also get super extreme DUI. Operators are standing by. Please act fast.
And then the White Claw commercial comes on.
I'll take them both.
All right. That was beautiful, guys. Greg, do you have something you'd like to share with us?
I have an either or that I'm going to run down real quick. And this is an either or. So no copping out. No, be like, I'll do both. Yeah, one choice. Start now. Workaholics or Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Ryan.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Whew, that's a tough one. I got to go Always Sunny as well, though.
I'm just going to be the contrarian and say Workaholics.
Side note. Did either one of you see Happy Gilmore 2?
I have not. I've heard mixed things. I've heard good things.
I wanted to turn it off within 10 minutes of being on. It was so painful to watch.
See, I loved it.
Yes, I've heard good things about it. Like, I've heard mostly good things.
It's so bad. I didn't finish it, but I did stick through. I didn't give up after 10 minutes, even though I was ready to turn it off. Okay. But I didn't finish it, and I may never because it was that bad.
Well, maybe you're just too harsh of a critic. All right, Greg, what's next?
Speaking of not finished, audiobooks or podcasts, Sheamus.
Oh, definitely audiobooks.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even listen to that many podcasts.
That needs to change. You need to support the You Run Podcast Network.
I know I should listen to more and branch out more, but I like my fictional stories.
With all the people that say you have such a beautiful voice, you can connect to so many people. They all want to talk to you.
I'll make a point,
ladies, Sheamus.
Ladies,
get on more of these shows and be more friendly.
I want you to go on Justin's show. I think you and Justin would be hilarious together. I think that'd be an awesome episode.
I need to pay somebody to just flesh out my Instagram profile so I can start connecting with them.
Greg can do it. Yeah. All right. My answer. I don't know. I just don't have the disposable money for these books that everyone like $40-something for a book. That's insane.
It's $15 a month and you get credits.
I heard about this credit system. I don't understand it. I don't believe in it. I don't know. I keep getting all these offers and I'd like to, but then I'm not going to listen to anybody's podcast because, and then I won't read actual books and then I won't be able to make fun of you guys for only listening to audiobooks. And then if I don't have that hill to stand on, who even am I? So podcast.
I'm just getting over heat. I was like, well, how's it only $15 for him? And then I'm like, oh, he lives in New Hampshire. He doesn't pay that internet tax fee.
That's right. But soon, when I get hit with the audiobook tariff. Okay, so
you can buy them when they're on sale, Ryan. They're always on sale. Bargain audiobook.
And there's some for free, too. If you do the $15 a month, you'll find some for free. But this is not an Amazon ad. Or actually, is it Amazon? Yeah, it's Kindle. Yeah. So I just found out recently that Kyle Plouffe is friendly with ICP and Twisted. ICP or Twisted? Ryan, go.
Well, I mean, music-wise, I would have to go Twisted, but they're kind of bitches, so in my heart of hearts, I'm going to say ICP. Wouldn't even be Twisted without ICP.
This is true. They do drop the N-word a lot.
Yeah, cool.
Twisted be messing around with other homeboys, juggalettes and shit. That's not cool. Once a juggalo, always a juggalo.
All right, we got ICP right across the board. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. So, unlimited cash while missing an arm, or you live week to week with all limbs intact. Sheamus.
That's fucking stupid. I'm already doing one. I want the other one.
And plus, with all that money, you could buy a pretty sweet
I'll buy a fucking bionic arm.
Yeah.
What do you mean living week to week?
Like we are now.
With all my arms?
Yeah.
Basically, you're living your life. Now, do you want to lose an arm for some money?
Yeah.
I'll sell you your arm.
Is it unlimited money?
I'm collecting arms, and I will give you unlimited money. I just need arms for some reason.
Fuck. I could do a lot of good things with unlimited money, Craig.
Yeah.
So, I'd give an arm to make the world a better place.
Yeah, you fucking sellouts. I'm keeping all my limbs and living check to check.
Imagine how much you could do for hungry children. And you could pay someone to wipe your ass if you had to, be right.
I could buy an audiobook.
I'm putting a tourniquet on my arm right now, okay? All right, I got a couple more for you.
Holy shit.
Led Zeppelin or the Beatles? Ryan.
I know, I guess the Beatles, but I'm still not a huge, I don't
know what that means.
I don't like Led Zeppelin at all. No.
You don't respect Led Zeppelin?
They're both legends. They're both amazing bands.
I don't respect anybody. Does Led Zeppelin respect me?
Yes.
Nah,
I just heard him talking about it the other day. Jimmy Page loved your chicken sandwich.
I'm going Def Leppard.
Well, now that you have one arm, I guess. That's
nice. That's a helpful one. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess I liked the Beatles first. I mean, Zeppelin rocks out better, but I mean, Beatles have put out a lot of diverse songs out there. They've been through. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the Beatles.
Yeah, I'm going with the Beatles as well too. I am not a Led Zeppelin fan. I'm not a fan of the singer. However, to me, they are considered one of the better rock groups of all time. I will give them that. I'm just, same with Van Halen. I'm not into them. Okay. I got one more for you. Would you rather? It's not a would you rather.
Oh, it's a would you rather now.
No, I'm going to edit that
Rules
right
have
up.
changed.
Yeah, okay.
Ah!
Fuck! Breathe underwater or fly.
It's fucking stupid.
What's
Yeah.
stupid about that? They're both cool.
Fucking hang around with fish, fucking water monsters that can't even talk back.
How do you know? You could be like Aquaman.
You didn't say that. You said breathe underwater.
Do I have to wear seaweed tights?
You gotta like talk to these fish and see if they can understand you. You gotta like start to. Have you ever read Mount Fitzroy? They start communicating and
What would I have in common with them?
You love the summer. You love to be outside with your shirt off.
Do I look like Jason?
Oh yeah, you're getting a tan under the paddle of the ocean.
I mean, you don't have to stay under there forever. You just have the option to.
I'd arrive everywhere wet all the time. My hair would be just messed up. At least if I'm flying, I could put like a windshield on.
Yeah, your hair will be crazy if you're flying, and with today's traffic
Not
control
if I have a
shit,
windshield, Greg.
you get hit by a fucking plane.
A helmet, Sheamus. Just wear a fucking helmet, a big one, like an old scuba diving helmet.
I'm not putting it on auto drive. I think I'll be on a lookout for planes.
Okay.
Yeah, Greg, this is a no-brainer. My car has 215,000 miles on it, okay? And if I never have to use a car again, I'll just fly, Greg.
You could just swim everywhere, though.
I'm not going to swim everywhere.
Oh, swimming inland? What do you...
I got to find a body of water first. I got to walk to it.
I
Because
gotta
my
get
car
to-
has too many miles.
How long do I get to map these waterways?
I mean,
Also, how fast can you go on either route? I want to go wherever I can go fastest.
you can go as fast as Ricky Bobby.
Well, except you can't be on fire underwater.
Exactly. So I think it's a clear choice. It's
That's
underwater.
beautiful, Sheamus.
I would choose to breathe underwater because, actually, I don't know. It's a tough choice. I think it's
No,
tough
it's
to
not.
do. It is.
No.
You know,
Oh, my God.
the ocean is super interesting. You're not interested
Let's
by
put it
the
this
ocean?
way. Superman or Aquaman?
Well, I think we all know which one grossed more. Greg, you were afraid of the ocean already anyway. I already
Well,
know
we
you
know.
are.
For all we know, Aquaman goes out there, he talks to him. They say no, but he's not listening because nobody's around to see him. He's doing some deep shit.
No means no.
Yeah. Yeah, Greg, you're swimming through the ocean like, the ocean. It's so beautiful and majestic. Look at the color of that jellyfish. Oh my God, I'm paralyzed. I'm sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Is that the life you want, Greg? I
Okay.
could fight any bird, goose, duck. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll knock
You're
him
gonna
out.
fight a bald eagle.
You talk
I'll
about
fight a bald. Fuck a bald eagle up.
That's their
Trump loves bald eagles.
visibility's bad underwater. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even see that fucking shark coming.
But you would, though. You would have great vision underwater. I
You
forgot
can't
to
add all these add-ons,
I forgot
Greg.
to
right.
mention that. And you'd have really cool weapons underwater as well, too.
Underwater lasers.
Yeah.
I'm in.
You can catch fish on fire. But, yeah. I thought it was a little more interesting, but I guess not. The ocean's cool. I'm scared of it. I suppose I would rather fly, though, just like
The ocean's very cool, but I'm terrified of it.
this question was straight out of The Sword in the Stone.
Great. You can get
Straight
the
out of
audiobook on Kindle
Going
for
from this-
$41.99.
Oh, yeah. And guess what? Guess what I bought yesterday? The Talisman.
Oh,
Stephen King.
shit.
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. I want to let you guys know that I watched that new South Park episode that came out yesterday.
Oh, boy.
Did you guys watch that shit?
No spoilers. I haven't watched it.
I feel like I've seen the whole thing just through clips. But it's
Holy,
hilarious.
okay. It's besides the Ozempic episode, it's the only time I've wanted to watch South Park in like 30 years. And holy fuck,
Yeah.
shots fired all over the place. That's all I'm going to say, Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you mean, guys?
All right, all right. Well, that's our show, everybody. We want to thank you all for listening. And like me, you're all beautiful, beautiful people.
Yeah. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Pod, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, and Blue Sky. If you want to donate to our Patreon for just as low as $1, you can get shows up to a week early and help the show out. And if you want to give us a review, give us a comment, it also helps the show out and you help us out for free. And we are part of the You Run Podcast Network.
That's right. Check out all the shows. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you. And if you do join our Patreon, make sure you give me some audiobook funds on the side. Like we'll put it in the account and then you just slip me a cracker crispy. All right. Thank you for listening, everyone.
I'll buy you audiobooks.
And remember,
In
Crust,
we trust.
and everything's better with your T-Mobile family.
This ends our podcast.
Because you're crazy, Becky, and you tried to light my cat on fire.
I can fight any bird, goose, duck. I don't give a fuck, dude. I'll knock him out.
Fight a bald eagle.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.